Hello, Ash. I'm so happy to meet you on my online class today. So, begin our lesson. Today we learn Unit 2, continue days. We learn Lesson 7, writing a special day, page 31. Lesson 8, real geography, Tom Yours, page 32. Now open your notebooks and your student books, please. We come to exercise 1. Track the meanings of the words in the box. Then rewrite the photo using the words. We have 3 words: celebration, parade, custom. Now who can tell me the meaning of the word celebration? Yes, sự tổ chức. Parade. Okay, cuộc diễu hành. And custom, trang phục. Now, you rewrite this photo using the 3 words. Now, who can tell me? That's good. This is a celebration in London. People watch parades on the street and they wear colorful costumes. Very good. Now, to help you know more about the picture, I'd like you to come to exercise 2. Read the description. Where and when is the carnival? What do people do? Okay. Now, the Notting Hill Carnival by Timson Lucas. You can enjoy the Notting Hill Carnival in London every August. Local people celebrate Caribbean culture on this festival. There are big parades in the streets. There's also Caribbean food. People wear colorful costumes. They also play music and dance. It's noisy, but it's also friendly. I don't usually wear a costume, but I always watch the parades and dances. I like this celebration because it's a lot of fun. Now, who can answer my question? Where and when is the carnival and what do people do? Now, who can answer my question? Excellent. The carnival is in Notting Hill, London in August. People wear costumes, play music and dance. Now copy down the correct answer, please. Now to help you remember the main content of this description, I'd like you to come to exercise 3. Look at the text again and complete the key phrases. You can enjoy. Now what can you enjoy? Local people celebrate. Now what do local people celebrate? What are there in the street? And it's got a lot of. Now you use the words from the text to complete the sentences. Now you have 1 minute. Okay, now who can give me the answer for sentence 1? That's right. You can enjoy the Notting Hill Carnival. And number 2? Oh yes, local people celebrate Caribbean culture. Now 3. That's good. There are big parades in the street. And the last one? Okay, it's a lot of fun. Now copy that, please. Now in the test, we see onshore. Okay, so I'd like to introduce you about the usage of the verb onshore. Okay, onshore means in addition, is a verb. Okay. And look at my example to know more about its position. She works very hard, but she also goes to the gym every week. Now remember, also stand between the subject and the main verb, or after the modal verb or the post auxiliary verb. Okay. Now, she's becoming a teacher. After to be as the main verb. In this position, the meaning also usually connects back to the whole clause that comes before. Okay. Remember? Now I'd like you to do exercise 4. Choose the correct answer. Now number 1. We buy presents. We we also have a family meal. Now who can give me the answer? That's right. We also have, because also we use also before the main verb. Okay. There are fireworks. There also is a concert. Okay. There's also, because also stands after to be. Now 3. I like school, but I like also the holidays. Okay. I also like. Now number 4. My birthday is in April. My sister's birthday also is also in April. Okay, is also. Keep it out, please. Now, I give you more exercises. Now you rewrite the sentences, adding also to each one. Okay. Now, who can give me the answer for number 1? That's good. I love the customs and I also enjoy the music. We put also before the verb enjoy. Now, number 2. Okay. The carnival is colorful and is also fun. We use also after the verb to be here. Okay. And number 3. That's correct. People sing in the streets and they also dance. We use also before the main verb also dance. Okay. Exercise 4. At the end of the day, I'm very happy and I'm also tired. To be, we use also, we put also after to be. That's good. Now, I'd like to introduce you how to write a description of a celebration or a special day in your town or your country for a website. Before you write, I'd like you to think and plan. 1. What's the celebration? 2. When and where is it? 3. What do people do? 4. What do you usually do? 5. What do you like for or dislike about it? And when you write, remember only write in one paragraph. You can use this form. You can enjoy, local people celebrate, there is, there are, they, is, I don't usually, I usually, okay. And remember, you should use reason symbol in your writing. And remember how to use also correctly. And remember the position of verbs of frequency in a sentence. Okay, now you can write the description at home. Now, before you write, I'd like to suggest you some festivals. Nguyễn Huệ Flower Street Festivals, Mid Autumn Festival, Book Reading Festivals, King Hung's Commemoration, and Lunar New Year. Or you can choose another celebration. Okay, remember to write the direction at home? Now we continue our lesson today. Clear Geography, Tom Jones. Now open your student book, page 32, please. Do you know Tom Jones? Yes, múi giờ. Okay. Now, I'd like you to pay attention to some new words here. And to help you understand the meaning of this word, I'd like you to do exercise 1. Make the words with their suitable definition. Now, longitude, longitude. Now, who can make the word longitude to its definition? That means the distance of a place east or west of Greenwich meridian measured in degrees. Kinh độ. Okay, copy that flash. Now, Rome meridian. Rome meridian. That's right. Is the meridian in geographic coordinate system at which longitude is defined to be 0 degree. Kinh tuyến góc. That's right. Now, Greenwich Mean Time is the mean solar time at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich, London, counted from midnight. Giờ chuẩn theo kinh tuyến góc. Now, is okay, good. Is in the direction that you look towards to see the sunrise. And west is the direction you can look towards to see the sun go down. Mặt trời mọc ở đằng đông và lặn ở đằng tây. Okay. Now, do you remember not? Okay, that means the direction that on your left when you watch the sunrise. Okay. And south is the direction that is on your right when you watch the sunrise. Okay. Hướng Bắc, hướng Nam. Now, when you understand the meaning of these words, I'd like you to pay attention. Pay attention again and tell me the words here. Yes, north, and here south, and west, and east. Okay, that's good. And here we call right longitude. And here we call, yes, Rome meridian. And you know, yes, the Greenwich Mean Time. We can say GMT in short. Okay. Now, I'd like you to pay attention to Tom Jones. Now, look at your student book or look at the screen. Then listen.
Unit 2, CLIL, Geography, Exercise 2.
Time zones. Time zones help us know what time it is in different parts of the world. This is because when the Earth rotates, the sun shines on only one part of the Earth. So when it's the morning in your country, it's nighttime in another country. The Earth has got 24 time zones. The lines for each time zone go from north to south. These are called lines of longitude. The line on the map at 0 degrees longitude is called the prime meridian. This line goes through Greenwich in London. The time there is called Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. The Earth rotates 15 degrees of longitude every hour. 24 times 15 degrees equals 360 degrees. Places east of the prime meridian are ahead of GMT. For example, Istanbul is about 30 degrees east of the prime meridian, so the time there is GMT plus 2 hours. Places west of the prime meridian are behind GMT. For example, Rio is about 45 degrees west of the prime meridian, so the time there is GMT minus 3 hours. So, when it is 12 p.m. in London, it is 2 p.m. in Istanbul and 9 a.m. in Rio.
Okay. Now, to help you understand about the time zone, underline you to the exercise. Read and listen to the test, then write true or false and correct the false sentences. Now you have just listen. Now you read the test again to exercise from 1 to 4. Now 1. Lines of longitude go from east to west. Now true or false? Yes, it's false. Now find the information have you say this sentence is false. That's good. You see, the lines for each time zone go from north to south. These are called lines of longitude, not from east to west. That's good. Now, number 2. The Ram Meridian is the name of a time zone. Now, true or false? False. Okay, now give me the information, have you? Oh, yes. The line on the map at 0 degree longitude is called the Ram Meridian. Okay. And number 3, Greenwich is a part of London. That's true. Now give me the information. Yes, Greenwich in London. That means it's a part of London. Now exercise 4. The time in places west of the Ram Meridian is ahead of GMT. True or false? False. Now who can give me the information, have you? Yes, places each of Ram Meridian are ahead GMT. So northwest, places east. Okay, right. Now copy down the correct answer, please. Now, I'd like you to check the blocks and answer the 6 questions. Now look at the blocks and answer the 6 questions. In which country are cities from 1 to 6? 2. Is New York ahead or behind GMT? 3. How many hours ahead of GMT in Hanoi? 4. How many hours behind GMT in Brazil? Now number 5. If it's 12 p.m. in London, what time is it in Brisbane? Now 6. You are in New York at 9 p.m. Is it a good idea to call your friend in London? Why? Why not? Now, you have 2 minutes to find the answer for this question. Now 2 minutes for you. Okay, now I'd like you to give the answer. Now number 1, volunteer please. In which countries are the cities from 1 to 6? London, New York, Madrid, Brazil, Brisbane, and Hanoi. Oh, that's right. England, the USA, Spain, Brazil, Australia, and Vietnam. That's good. Now, is New York ahead or behind GMT? Now, New York and London. Okay, it's behind. Okay, right. Now, number 3. How many hours ahead of GMT in Hanoi? You know, in London it's 9:30 and in Hanoi it's 4:30. So, how many hours ahead of GMT in Hanoi? Yes, it's 7 hours ahead, right? Now, number 4. How many hours behind GMT in Brasilia? It's 9:30 p.m. in London. We have 6:30 in Brasilia. So how many hours behind? Yes, it's three hours behind. Okay. Now, if it's 2 p.m. in London, what time is it in Brisbane? Okay, Brisbane here. If 9:30 in London, it's 7:30 in Brisbane. So how many? What time is it in Brisbane? If it's 12 p.m. in London, yes, it's 10 p.m. That's good. And the last question: you are in New York at 9 p.m. Is it a good idea to call your friends in London? Why or why not? Now you see. So if it's 9 p.m. in New York, what time is it in London? Yes, it's 1 p.m. in London. So is it a good idea to call your friends? Oh no, because it's 1 p.m. Your friends is sleeping. Okay, that's good. Now, to help you know more about the time zones, I'd like you to complete the table. Example, GMT in London, 1 p.m. Tokyo plus 9 hours. So what time is it? Yes, 10 p.m. And in Mexico City is 8 a.m. And in London, 1 p.m. So how many hours ahead or behind? Yes, minus 5 hours. Okay, right? Now, Sydney, 11 p.m. So, how many hours we plus or minus? Yes, plus 10 hours. Okay. Now, if 1 p.m. in Rio and we minus 3 hours, so what time is it? Yes, 10 a.m. And it's 1 p.m. in London and Hanoi we plus 7 hours. So what time is it? Yes, 8 p.m. Now continue. 1 a.m. in London and we plus 7 hours in Phnom Penh. So it's 8 a.m. And if we plus 3:30 hours with New Delhi, that means 6:30 a.m. And in Bangkok, we have 8 a.m. That's when we plus 7 hours, like Vietnam and Phnom Penh. Okay. Now, Lima, we minus 3 hours from GMT. That means 8 a.m. Okay. Now, 8 p.m. Sorry, 8 p.m. 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8. That means minus 5 hours. And Caracas, we minus 4:30. That means 8:30 p.m. Okay. Now, that's all for our lesson today. At home, I'd like you to learn by heart all new words and the structure. You do exercise in the workbook page 22 and 23. Now, next period, we do exercise progress review 1. Okay, at home you can do exercise. Now it's time to say goodbye. Now goodbye class. Thank you for your listening.